everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome into my LEGO Star Wars minifigure collection of 2021. So guys, this will be going over all of my opened and built minifigures. So I do have a few which are in some sealed sets which I just haven't got around to opening yet, but these are all my opened and built minifigures. So guys, of course, if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing down below. Of course, let me know what you think of this video down in the comments, and let's get into some minifigures. Okay then everybody, so as you can see we have some clone troopers first up. So we'll start off at the front with the 501st troopers. So I have 15 regular 501st troopers I believe, with 5 501st jet troopers behind that. And then as you can see we have 2 of the older 501st troopers, with a 332nd trooper, a 501st pilot and a B-wing or a V-wing pilot, I think that is behind that. Then behind that we have some phase 1 clone troopers, and then we have some bomb squad troopers and like ARF troop I believe that is, with 2 clone lieutenants there. Then we have some Geonosian troopers, a phase 2 heavy gunner, a phase 1 clone pilot, and some Kashyyyk troopers there. Now, let's get into the Imperials. Okay then guys, so as you can see the Imperial section is quite a bit smaller than the clone section. However, we do have a few things here to show you. So as you can see we have 5 of the older style stormtroopers there. Now these are the ones with the non-dual molded helmets, and I definitely prefer them. Then behind that we have the Imperial TIE pilot there, next to an Imperial commander there, with an Imperial lieutenant next to that, 2 Death Troopers, and we have some Inferno Squad like agents I think they're called, from the Inferno Squad battle pack, with Iden Versio and a like worker there. I'm not too sure who he is, but you can see you have 2 different types like Imperial workers, one with like an open helmet and one with like a closed one. Then next to that you can see we have a Sand Trooper, and then a Snow Trooper and a Scout Trooper. Okay guys, so into the small Mandalorian section. Now as you can see we start off with the old Beskar Mando, that is. So you can see the older version of the Mandalorian there with Baby Yoda next to him. Then we have the 4 Mandalorians from the Mandalorian battle pack, the newer version there, which all look very, very cool. Then we have Jango Fett behind that, and next to Boba Fett, an older style like Death Watch Mandalorian from the older Mandalorian battle pack, and then the newer Beskar Mando from Trouble and Tatooine with Baby Yoda next to that as well. Okay then guys, so now you can see we have some battle droids. So in total, I'm not too sure, but I believe there's about 30 regular B1 battle droids, some with weapons and some without. Behind that we have 4 of the AAT driver battle droids, and then we have some Geonosian, one Geonosian battle droid there, with a commando droid and 3 super battle droids behind that. Okay then guys, so as you can see now we have some first order stuff. So as you can see we have a first order captain there, and then we have some regular first order troopers there, stormtroopers right next to that and behind him. Then you can see we have 2 of the heavy first order stormtroopers next to a first order like speeder jet trooper type thing, like that came with the Persona speeder chaser. And then next to that you can see we have the first order jet trooper that goes with the other one. Then you can see we have a snow trooper there along with 2 other snow troopers, one of which has like a nice cape, the other 2 have like some waist capes and stuff. Then as you can see we have an AT-M6 driver there with some flame troopers next to that. Then you can see we have some first order crew workers with some generals next to that, being General Hux, General Pride, and then another one which is unnamed I think. Then behind that you can see we have some of those like first order engineer people which came loaded the battle packs, which weren't great figures, but oh well. Then you can see we have 2 first order executioners, we have 2 pilots, another crew worker with like an open helmet, and Captain Phasma at the back. Okay everybody, so moving into the final order section, you can see we have 3 Knights of Ren next to 2 Sith Troopers with 1 more regular Sith Trooper just behind. Then we have 6 final order jet troopers there and 3 final order officers. So there are some pretty cool minifigures. Let's move into the Resistance and Rebellion. Okay, so moving into the Resistance and the Rebellion section. Now I didn't think to separate these because they are pretty much the same. So as you can see we have a Resistance trooper next to Finn, Cassian Andor, Jyn Erso, and a Tantive 4 trooper. Behind that you can see we have Lando Calrissian from episode 9. We have 2 pilots, Zori Bliss and another Finn. Behind that we have Poe Dameron, Han Solo, a pilot, 2 Resistance troopers, and then behind that we have Poe Dameron, some more troopers, and we've got another Finn. There's loads of Finns. Then we have another Resistance trooper, Admiral Akbar, Rose, the older Han Solo, a Resistance like worker. Then we have Bulio, which is one of my favourite minifigures to be honest. I really do like that rubberized head. Then we have another Resistance trooper, 2 Chewbaccas, another Resistance trooper, another like officer, like a admiral or something like that from the Defensive Crate set. Then we have another Chewbacca, Admiral Akbar, a Poe Dameron, the older Princess Leia. Then we have Luke Skywalker, Farm Boy Luke that is, another Luke Skywalker pilot minifig. Oh, that's not a Luke Skywalker pilot, but it's a Rebel pilot. Then we have 2 Resistance pilots, another like rebel like officer, general type person, and then a rebel snowtrooper there. So that's a quick rundown of the Resistance and Rebellion section. Let's move into the weird and special minifigures. Okay guys, so into what I like to call the weird and special minifigures. These are basically minifigures that don't fit into any other section. So, as you can see, we have the Santa C-3PO there next to a little Santa Porg. Then next to that, you can see we have the 20th anniversary Han Solo, and behind that, the 20th anniversary Obi-Wan. Next to 20th anniversary Obi-Wan, you can see we have a Christmassy Gonk droid, which is a bit weird, but oh well. And then we have an R2M3, or R3M3, I believe his name is, or R3M2 actually. I just read the name tag, but yeah, R3M2 there at the back, just to finish off the weird and special minifigures. Okay guys, so into the Jedi section, you can see we have two Ahsoka Tano's, an Anakin Skywalker, Ki-Adi-Mundi, and a younger Anakin Skywalker. Behind that, you can see we have Qui-Gon Jinn with a Rey, the Clone Wars Anakin, and two Obi-Wans, one from episode 2 and one from episode 3. Behind that, you can see we have two different Yodas. We have like a newer like movie style Yoda, and then we have the weird looking Clone Wars Yoda, which is kind of funny looking, to be honest. And next to that, we have the Rise of Skywalker Rey and the Last Jedi Rey with the older version of Obi-Wan there. Behind that, we see we have Pong Krell, just without the lightsabers because I don't really have them, but we have Pong Krell there, which is sort of out the thing of the camera, but I'll play a B-roll right now so you can see Pong Krell. But anyway, next to that, you can see we have another of the movie style Yoda with Barriss Offee, Farm Boy Luke? Yeah, that's Farm Boy Luke, and then Ezra Bridger. Okay, so now into the rather small Sith section, you can see we have 4 Kylo Ren, one of which is from The Rise of Skywalker, 2 from The Last Jedi, and 1 from The Force Awakens there. Then you can see we have a Darth Vader with 2 Darth Mauls behind that, and then we have this like sort of Sith Trooper. This isn't a real minifigure, I decided, because I had like a Sith Trooper from the Old Republic Battle Pack, which I lost the other one for, so I decided to give him a grey lightsaber and make him some sort of Sith. But anyway, he's there, and then you can see we have the Inquisitor and General Grievous. So now in behind the Sith, you can see we have some droids. So we start off, we have 4 R2-D2s at the front, next to a little BB-8. Then behind that we have another BB-8. Then we have Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. Then we have this weird blue-looking droid, which I think is from the Resistance Y-Wing. Then we have a red droid, which I think is R2-D4, I think, or R2-D2, like Obi-Wan's droid, I think. Then we have a reindeer R2, I think that is, so that's a bit weird. But anyway, behind that you can see we have a green Christmassy looking droid with BB-8, BB-9E, 2 Dios, and C-3PO just at the back. So into the extra minifigure section, you can see we have a Cloud Car pilot, I think that is, at the front. Then you can see we have a young Padme Amidala from like Tatooine episode 1. Then we have 2 like Death Gang members, I think they are. Then we have Padme Amidala from the 2013 gunship. We have IG-88, which is like a weird brick built version. We have Greef Karga and Cara Dune. We have Luke Skywalker from a calendar, which was like a Octo Luke Skywalker, a bit weird, but that's there. Then we have Captain Panaka, I think his name is. Then behind that we have like a Phase 3 clone trooper from the Yoda Chronicles, which is really weird. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but that's that. And that was actually, funny enough, my first ever LEGO Star Wars minifigure, so that's there. Then you can see we have a Jawa, a Ewok there, 2 Old Republic troopers. They're from like the Old Republic Battle Pack, so yeah, got them there. Then we have 2 Tusken Raiders and IG-11 from the Mandalorian there. Then as you can see, we have our final section, which is actually the Mos Eisley Cantina minifigure section. So I did build the Mos Eisley Cantina after I set this up, so I had to like put this like section just on the edge just to show that I actually do have the minifigures. So as you can see guys, at the front we have Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi with a Jawa and a little dwarf man behind that. Then we have C-3PO, R2-D2, a Trandoshan, some guy with horns on his head. Then we have Ponda Baba and Dr. Everson. We have Greedo, a hammerhead-looking shark man. Then we have the Imperial Spy, Woo-Her the bartender. Then we have 3 Cantina band members with Han Solo, Chewbacca, and 2 Sand Troopers there. Okay then guys, so that is just about going to do it for this like walkthrough of all my minifigures as of January 2021. Of course guys, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Of course, let me know what you think of this video down in the comments section below. And yeah, so guys, have an absolutely brilliant rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.